Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Thank you for tuning in. Just wanted to come on and just speak about this certain topic that kind of been on my mind. I kind of been thinking about this. Want to see how other people feel about it. So let me know what you think, your thoughts are, how you process this information. But the topic that's been on my mind is about love language. And not necessarily when you're in a relationship with your spouse or your partner or your marriage, more so parental love language. And what I mean by that is being loved as a child, like being loved through your love language as a child. And me, for example, my love language, my number one love language is physical touch, right? And words of affirmation. So those two are considered to be like the two detrimental love languages, right? In a way that if you don't, if you touch and it's not reciprocated, you feel horrible about yourself. Or words of affirmation, not only good words, but if it's bad words used towards you, is detrimental, right? So me growing up as a child, and these are things that, as I'm getting older, I just process information in my childhood and my adulthood, and I, just been connecting the dots. Part of my healing journey and just traveling through life as an adult, it takes me back to my childhood. And my love language as a child and as an adult is physical touch. So my parents wasn't that much of affectionate in that aspect, to where they like hugged us all the time, kissed us all the time. My dad especially was not affectionate at all. He's very like emotionless, not emotionally connected is what I'm trying to say. He was a great provider, awesome provider, but the emotion piece was not there. My mother more so hugged us and kissed on us, but not the way that I needed it. So I felt like there was always like something missing in my childhood. I didn't feel like I had unconditional love. And I think I associated that with not being, physically touched or held in a parent-child manner, hugged on, kissed on, and just feeling love in that aspect. Me as a parent, I only have one child, and as a parent, my child's love language is gifts. So whenever I wouldn't buy her gifts, like Valentine's Day became big for us because she loves Valentine's Day. But when when she was growing up and I did not buy her gifts, she felt like I did not love her. Or if I withheld a gift because she maybe did something in school or, something like that, it was detrimental to her. And now that she's an adult and I buy gifts or I, do small gestures like that, she is floored. And I'm learning that she has actually opened my eyes to it, is that, okay, her love language is gifts. So she feels like I love her and she's connected in that way when I buy her gifts. So it just like opened up my mind to like my love language. And I think it just plays a huge part, when you look at your childhood, you definitely have a love language and you definitely associate your parents with how they loved you. So again, I had great parents, great providers. They protected us. They done all of that. I feel like it was a slight disconnection because I needed to be loved by physical touch. So I feel like there was like something there missing. My child does not feel that way because I've always been like a gift giver. But she just opened up my eyes to like, as I buy her gifts now as an adult, she's just floored. And it like really hit me some years ago that that's her love language and that's how she associate me loving her. So I'll just say like, when you get into a marriage or a relationship of that sort and you find a partner who loves you the way that you need to be loved and you've been loved that way as a child, that is like a huge blessing, to have your parents to love you the way you need to be loved, and then you later become an adult and you find a spouse who loves you the same way. That is like phenomenal. The flip side of that is not having that, your love language as a child, and not finding that in a partner for them to love you the way that you need to be loved. that's like devastating. And it's like you're missing something and you don't feel loved. So it was just something that, was on my mind. Let me know what you in the comments, what your thoughts is on this subject. It's not just being loved, through your love language in a relationship, but your parent-child relationship too. That's very imperative and important. So I don't know, just something I was thinking about and wanted to share and see what other people's thoughts are on that. But, also love yourself in your love language. For me, again, mine is physical touch. So what I do is I invest monthly in getting me some massages because I like to be touched a certain way. It makes me feel good about myself. I need that type of, loving for me. So part of my self-care and curing my love language as a child and as an adult is to get regular massages and get foot massages and get my nails and my toes done so that I am being touched in that way. And that's how I love on me. That's how I'm healing me. But yes, as I'm going through this journey, I'm just thinking of my childhood. I don't know if this comes with getting older, that you just think about things in this manner. But just thinking about that, I'm just like, wow, I know my parents love me and they did what they could for us. They just didn't love me the way I needed to be loved. And I feel like it was something missing. But I don't know, just a thought that I've been thinking. Let me know what you think in the comments. Have a good day. Thank you for watching.